back to the Sports Lounge 757. I'm your host T, and we had some video from Friday Night Lights that was off the chain. We saw some heavy hitting, we saw back on backers, and we also got a chance to see how the offense looks against this stout defense. But before we get into the video, would you guys please do me a favor? Please like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Friday Night Lights was a special. It was awesome. It was over 14,000 fans there. I think they said this was the best in history that they've had in Latrobe out of all the Friday Night Lights. But Jalen Ramsey stole the show. We had Corey Trice that went down with an injury. He sustained a hamstring injury at practice, and then also Joey Porter Jr. He's day-to-day right now, but I think he's going to still be out there on the field. Nothing too crazy. Broderick Jones is not doing well, guys and girls. I don't think he is comfortable right now on the left side of the line than he was when he was on the right side. I'm kind of concerned about that. I think Broderick Jones can play to his full potential like he did in Georgia, but at the end of the day, he isn't showing any progression at all. That's that for him. Jonnu Smith and Juan Thornhill, they got into it. So everything was a little gripey. Everything was like hands on hands, back on backers. It was a nice time to be out there in Latrobe. The weather was nice. It wasn't too hot for the players. But I love it. I love the competition. Iron is sharpening iron, definitely. And our defense guys are going to look way better than they did last year. Our defense guys are going to look way better than they did last year.
Man, a really inspiring atmosphere tonight, man. We just appreciate the relationship that we have, not only with St. Vincent, but with this community. Had great energy, man, great competition tonight. It's just an honor to work and get better in front of them and entertain them. We had some bumps and bruises associated with play. Calvin Anderson slipped there, and so he's going to be evaluated. Corey Trice maybe has a soft tissue injury, hamstring related. We'll take a look at him. I have more information for you guys on him a little bit later. And we got some more guys that are gradually working their way back to full participation, guys that we've been talking about in that regard, Isaac and Broderick, for example. And so things are moving in the right direction in some instances, and obviously bumps and bruises associated with the process and some others. Questions?
Mike, Caleb looked like he was more confident in backs on backers. What did you see from him in the one-on-one period?
I think it's reasonable to expect him to display more comfort, play harder and faster. It just comes with exposure. He's a talented young guy, but he's a young guy, and so all of these exposures are important to his development. It's reasonable to expect him to get better with each outing.
Who else stood out to you in one-on-ones today?
You know, I just like the general energy of all parties involved, to be quite honest with you. Everybody's at different stages of development, and that's why we're very thoughtful about the matchups. We want good, fair fights, man, and it just appears we got that.
How do you feel that
I just think it's usual for this time of year. Defenses usually develop a little faster than offenses. The get to know, the cohesion that's required to be good, it's just a component of it. And so no alarm bells there.
How do you feel that the offensive line is doing so far at this point in camp?
I like all the work that they're getting. You know, we've had some bumps and bruises along the way, so some elevated reps with some young guys. There's playing conditioning required to take advantage of those reps, but very much a work in progress like all areas.
Joey was in sweats today. Is he dealing with something?
Yes, it can be characterized as day-to-day. He'll be back out soon.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, media, get on.